Hello, welcome to Taking the Biz. In this series, we're examining the topics on the GCSE Business syllabus, and this video is going to focus on the role of enterprise in an economy. The first function of enterprise is to produce goods and services. Unless we had entrepreneurs that were willing to start businesses that produced goods and services, either people would have to produce everything that they wanted themselves, or they would have to go without things, or there would be a huge burden on the government to produce everything that the population of an economy wanted. But by having entrepreneurs and enterprise, it relieves some of this burden from the government. Entrepreneurs can start their own business organisations that produce goods and services so that the government doesn't have to produce everything. And also businesses and entrepreneurs can start organisations that help satisfy the wants and the needs of consumers. If the government was the only producer of goods and services in an economy, they would have to focus on providing the basics, on food and shelter and clothing and transportation and education and healthcare. Through having enterprise in an economy, lots of different businesses can all start with their own areas of specialisation. So while some might focus on the production of essentials such as food, others focus on producing things that perhaps people don't need, but they would quite like in their lives, like entertainment or fashionable clothing or games consoles instead. So enterprise plays a crucial role in increasing the range of goods and services that are available so that more customer needs and wants are accounted for. But when entrepreneurs are doing this, they also create the benefit of creating lots of jobs and employment in an economy so people can afford to buy the goods and services that other businesses are producing. But to do this requires a business to add value. Entrepreneurs will start businesses because they are enticed by the potential of making profit. And to make profit, enterprise needs to add value, which is quite simply the process of creating something that customers are prepared to pay more for than it has cost an entrepreneur to produce. And it's possible that you could get asked in your examination how entrepreneurs might try to add value to a process, create something that's worth more than it has cost to produce. So the first thing entrepreneurs can offer to add value is greater convenience. We could all, if we wished, sit at home and make our own car. But it's far more convenient for us to purchase one that has been produced by experts in a much shorter time. And people will pay for that convenience. It might only cost £1,000 to manufacture a car, but people may be prepared to pay £15,000 because of the convenience of having one made for you by experts. Sometimes businesses are able to add value through their branding, through their image, through their reputation. So why people might be prepared to drive a Mercedes car rather than another manufacturer is because they're attracted to the branding of that company. They want to be associated with the credibility and with the reputation that a brand like Mercedes is able to offer. People are also drawn to paying more for a product than it might have cost to produce because of the quality level that the business has been able to achieve. The greater quality something is, the more benefits it offers consumers, or the more durable it is and the longer it lasts, the more people might be prepared to pay for it. And so there might be the potential for businesses to add value by creating something that offers customers great quality, and so they're prepared to pay far more for it than it has cost the business to produce. Sometimes people are prepared to pay more for a product than its cost to produce because of the design of it, because of the functionality or the features of it. The reason why many people are drawn to buying iPhones by Apple is because of the design and the features and the functions that that product is able to offer them. And although an iPhone may only cost £100 to produce, they are able to retail them for £1,000 and add all of that value because people really value the design and functionality of that product. One of the ways of often adding the most amount of value is by offering consumers what's known as a unique selling point, a USP. Something that your product offers consumers that no other products on the marketplace is able to offer. So the first business that is able to retail cars with driverless technology will have a unique selling point, and it's likely that they will be able to sell those cars at a much higher price point than they have cost to produce, because they are offering something unique. They are the only business that you can buy from that offers you that particular feature. Now, as well as knowing the functions of enterprise in an economy, for our exams we also need to know the role of entrepreneurs and what do they do. Well, the first thing that entrepreneurs do is that they organize resources when they're running businesses. They bring together what are known as different factors of production. They bring together the land, and they bring together the labor or the workers, and they bring together the capital, the finance, the machinery, the equipment. And they use all of these factors to produce the goods and services that an economy relies on. But entrepreneurs' role also extends to making decisions. Entrepreneurs decide what to produce, and in conjunction with consumers, they decide how much to produce. Entrepreneurs decide what prices they're going to try and retail their products at. They decide when new products are going to be launched. They decide when products might have become obsolete. So entrepreneurs fulfill the role of really responding to markets, responding to customers, to make decisions about what's going to be sold and what needs and wants might be emerging that they are going to try and satisfy. The other role that entrepreneurs provide is that they are prepared to take risks. Whilst many of us are happy to earn a wage or a salary through having a job, entrepreneurs are people who are prepared to pursue business ideas, to produce goods and services in society, to invest their own capital and stake their own money on a business idea. So we need entrepreneurs in societies, the people that will bring resources together, make decisions about what will be produced, and risk their own finance to pursue a business idea. So in this video, we've covered the role of enterprise in an economy, the role of entrepreneurs in business. Hopefully this helps you with your revision. We'll see you soon. Keep on taking the biz.